The front desk held onto this envelope for 3 days before delivering it up 2 floors.
It was put in the wrong place, but...
Yeah, but I'm not interested in excuses. How are we supposed to do business?
Perhaps I can make this right.
No, you can't, because Miss Howard needed this by yesterday, so there's no excuse for incompetence.
Okay, you know what? I'll handle this. No one died.
This is an important document.
I meant that literally, Lulu. No one died. You didn't die. It was close, and you're traumatized. Yelling at people is not how you deal with it. My cousin's had a rough 24 hours, so we're going to let this go for now. But tell the staff they need to be more aware.
Okay, it won't happen again. You have my word.
That's good enough.
Carly, I really don't have time for this. Maxie has the morning off. As you can see, my desk is swamped.
You were taken hostage. You almost died. What the hell are you doing here?
Life goes on. This isn't the first crisis I've been in. I'm fine, really.
Not according to the parking attendant in the garage. You bit his head off, much like you did to that poor desk clerk, and it's not like you.
Well, maybe if you ran your hotel a little more efficiently.
You were traumatized. You were tied to explosives, Lulu. I'd be a puddle on the floor.
No, you wouldn't.
You need to take time to process. And just because you're a Spencer doesn't mean you don't get to have a reaction. So whatever you're feeling, anger or terror or, I don't know, relief, you need to let it happen.
Okay, can you stop being such a drama queen? It was close, but Dominic came to my rescue, and I'm fine. Give me a little credit. Instead of getting hysterical about what could have happened, I'm focusing on the positive. Dominic got to me in time.
You didn't know that when you were sitting there waiting to die. You know, when Claudia took me hostage, I was scared to death. And I kept looking for a way out, and I didn't see one. And there I was, about to give birth. And I suddenly realized how it felt to be completely out of control. And to be completely helpless. So I had a little bit of an idea about what you were going through.
I felt like I was outside of my body. I just think that this is going to sound really weird.
Why don't you try me?
Watching the detonator countdown, I knew that it was gonna blow me apart, so I didn't want to be inside of my body.
It's funny the ways we choose to survive.
I remember thinking, if I'm gonna die, I just want to tell my mom and my dad that I love them. I remember actually thinking, I wish that I had a cell phone. But then Dominic came, and then it was fine, and I give Dominic such a hard time, and I'm always coming down on him about his assignment.
What assignment?
It's just something that he's doing for Sonny. It's not important. The point is that he's come through for me again.
You look like crap. Thanks. What's the bad news?
Well, Franco got away. Try not to be too excited.
Why not? Maybe now you could actually focus on your assignment, which is putting Kurtos behind bars.
You know, I know you'd like it to be that easy. But Franco, that freak, kidnapped Lulu. So that was a game changer for me, okay? So I went back into his old arrest to see if I could find any clue as to where he might have taken her. I went as far back as 2003 when I busted him for tagging adjacent to that murder scene. And I noticed something that I missed before.
But what's to notice? It was a misdemeanor bust.
The evidence list from the murder scene included a book of photography. And on one of the pages, in the margin, was written CO77X, Franco's tag, tying him to the killing in Tribeca. And you know what? I never caught it, because you didn't want me to. You know, I was fresh out of the academy when I caught Franco in the act. And you, my good friend and mentor, told me to write him up on a citation. Told me that the guys in the precinct would think I was a overzealous jerk for making such a big deal about a tagger. That I should focus on the bad guys and let the graffiti artists go. And it took me right up until now to realize that you were playing me and covering for Franco.
Look, I knew Franco from a long time ago. He helped me out of a jam once.
Oh, wow, that must be some jam. You were willing to cover for a murderer?
Right before I got accepted into the academy, I was short of cash and I was worried I might not get in. I got stupid. I hit a liquor store. Franco got busted for it. I knew that if anything like that ended up on my record, there was no way I was going to get into the academy. So I let him take the fall.
So I bust Franco for tagging, and he what? Blackmails you into covering his tracks?
He didn't have to. I just figured I owed him.
Owed him? Oh, owed him what? A free pass on a homicide?
I didn't know he was the Tribeca murderer. I didn't want to know. There was no hard evidence. Now do you get why I've been riding you so hard? You lose your objectivity, you end up compromising yourself.
This is the last place I expected to find you.
I'm just trying to get some insight on why this happened. In case you're wondering, I didn't.
Can I, take you somewhere?
No, I already tried to go back to work. You know what they say, get back on the horse. But, I bit a parking attendant's head off, and then I flipped out on a desk clerk, and I almost slipped to Carly that you're really a cop.
That would have been bad.
Yeah, I know. I caught myself before I said too much, and so I thought I would take a walk before I did anything else stupid, and I was getting fresh air, and I ended up here. Looks like someone dropped a bomb on the place, huh?
You're shivering.
It's not because of the cold. If it wasn't for you, I'd be dead. Just ignore me. I'm feeling sensitive.
You have every reason to be.
But it's over last night, and I'm moving right along.
This kind of thing can stay with you a long time. Believe me, I know.
Yeah, you're used to facing death in your line of work, in both of your line of works, actually. The one with Sonny and the one that we don't mention.
Look, let's not forget about work. We almost died last night. I mean, when that bomb went off, the last thing I thought I was going to feel was your hand in mine. I know I'm not supposed to admit it, but I was pretty shaken up too. And this is going to stay with me for a long time too.
Are you trying to make me feel better?
No. I had to wake myself up from bad dreams constantly last night.
Like what?
Like when Jason's call came and he told me I had minutes to reach you, but the ground turned to quicksand and my feet and legs weighed a ton, and no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't get to you.
But you did get to me.
While you're yelling at some poor parking attendant, I was at the hospital going off on Ronnie about the compromises he's made. I mean, I was pissed. And I was standing here with you. I realized none of that would have mattered if you didn't live. But you did. We're both alive. And, I think everything else will just take care of itself.